I am the chronicler. I shall record your adventures in my book of legends. Tell me of your deeds.
Fallout London. Man, I'm kind of irked that I had to use the console to get past that last part, but I guess it is what it is. Oh, Blitz. A combat rifle. Huh. Good dog. Alright, let's go in the head of Silver Service building. Yeah, if you plan on doing the Smythe route ending, do not do any of the fifth column quests for sure. You probably best not do any of the. But it don't tell you that. It tells you. It opens Camelot and opens the fifth element and opens the fifth element, the fifth column, and also opens, his route too at the same time. Yeah, I can definitely set off on more.
Good day. Smythe is expecting you. If you'd just like to pop that bowler hat back on. No time to waste. Please make your way to the office. Smythe's ready to take your call.
Huh.
I do hope Father's proud of me. Am I invisible? Or are you an invalid?
Get out of my way, Parky.
Which is it?
I will shoot you in your face, man.
I'm in touch with humanity.
Must be up or something.
Maybe I'll visit outside the walls sometime. See how the other half live.
Something up there, but how you get up there? Ah. Hello?
Greetings. I trust you're well rested. I'm relieved to hear as much. You need to be in good health, as we have a lot of work ahead of us.
Haven't been able to eat for a while.
As I'm sure you've witnessed firsthand, the situation out there has changed. There's a feverish tension, an emergent frenzy. Decisive action is imperative, truth be told. The situation on the ground is, and has been, unacceptable for far too long. My proximity to such savagery has been a constant personal source of frustration. Simply put, there are extensive belligerent parties that have been distastefully ignored, tolerated for expediency. No more. Circumstances have evolved, and so should we. This compromise was the result of pragmatism, not will. The time has come for a transition towards a permanent arrangement.
Could you? A Russian to the Crimea after the bomb fell. Okay, sounds like you have a plan.
I do. Several, in fact. I am to take direct control of the Lord Chancellorship. For that, I need a royal decree. We want the transfer of power to look legitimate. The salient details are in the dossier on my desk. Call if you have any questions. Be seeing you.
People have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them.
Dossier. Alright, let's see. Dossier. What's that? Cunning plan. Step 1, briefing documents for Agent Wayfarer. Do not distribute foresight to control anyone solo in the officer runs reports to the Bureau inquiries and civil information can be requested through the intelligence portal. Please take objective, obtain authority role appointment document from Baroness Brenda. And my strategy, we do not have the resources in place for given our time constraint. Should solve broadly sympathetic to our goals based on building with this contain information that would be extremely content. This required upon a biography of honest and ideology. Around this one of the life is dedicated to profession. You go on, that's not okay. Huh. Cunning plan step 2.
Life at the top is immense.
Strategy Baroness with substance. Liberate lifestyle makes him profoundly useful. Okay.
Instantly satisfying.
Baron Hutter is head of the Ministry of Justice, and such a member of the council likely lead to a form of future review of royal appointment. It must be not be allowed to happen. Please. Farm strategy. Huh. Liquidate Celsius sugar. The mission requires operate to occur in public and raw. To an live recording of the ground percent. The show must be assigned to a risk of demand to be in the face of the importance of operation. There is no room for failure. Huh. Yeah, okay. Alright.
I trust you read the list. Ask away.
About the names on the list.
Naturally.
Tell me about Baroness.
The Baroness is the Lord Chamberlain, a considerable choke point in the functioning of the state. As such, she is integral to our plans. You need her to sign a royal appointment. If she chooses to value pedantry over my objectives, avail her of the hollow disk I've given you. Any further questions?
I'll just across their position.
She's having an affair, and with one of those ghastly Thames folk at that.
Oh, wow.
The gentry would find that obscene.
Huh.
Good.
What about Baron?
The effete Baron Winthrop may possess the demeanor of someone with class, but don't be mistaken. This pompous, precious pig has all the squealing proclivities of a hedonist. He's a bottomless void of vulgar pleasure, yet you, must work with him. Convince him to stamp the royal appointment with the ceremonial seal. Any further questions?
So I can't make his opinion by threatening to take away his treats.
As is often the case with those obsessed with excess, it is his weakness. You can easily bribe him with any form access to such joins, his whole world would crumble. I trust your judgment, but my expectation is that zeal is applied with zeal. I may not care for the Baron's tastes, but his favor would come cheaper than his subjugation. Normally, I'd say Honeyset is a valued asset, but his reliance, in reality, has evolved into conceit. He's trying to consolidate his own influence over the judiciary, an unacceptable outcome. He has a protege, Cecily Sugar. Get rid of her.
Damn.
She's exuberant, an iconoclast. Our project requires guile and discipline. Send her back to Kingdom Come at one of her debates. Honeyset will quickly fall into line.
Probably say frisky. If she's ambition apply. He should be bribed and would fall into line.
On the contrary, the device may be loud, but the blast concentrated. Regardless, the ordinance, to be frank, are expendable. Debtors sympathetic to the cause, we must face with ISIS and unsentimental. The profile for Cecilia Sugar is comprehensive. Any potential she has is curbed by the risk.
I got it.
Good. I'm glad.
Damn. Alright.
No, quite the opposite, in fact. The role is historically ceremonial. Though it would allow me to suppress certain parliamentary procedures. Very few know this, however, nor will they. I'm to be seen.
I do hope Father's proud of me.
Huh. Alright. Oh, Father.
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury. If I see one more up-and-comer peasant, I'll go mad.
Alright. So let's see. What the hell am I supposed to be doing? Out of the shadows. Obtain a raw appointment from Baroness Brenda. Huh.
What's that smell? Oh, it's you.
Huh. Oh shit, they got machine guns, bro. Wait, is he got a mech suit? Holy shit. He's wearing power armor, bro. Holy shit.
I'm afraid visitations are by invitation only.
No invitation. I have an invitation.
Yes, all this seems to be in order. Come right through and follow me.
They got power armor, bro. Holy shit.
Rule, Britannia, Britannia, rule the waves. Britons never, never shall be slaves.
I'm not your friend, Commoner. You're not going to last 1 year in Westminster. Commoners just don't have what it takes.
But they got power armor, holy shit. Like above me or something.
Smythe told me of your arrival. I'm afraid I cannot oblige you. Smythe seemed reticent to commit to the request to paper. That in itself caused a little apprehension. The requested document is not a trifling matter. In fact, even requesting it is a serious offense.
I ask you objection, surely you nobody knows Smith is. You know, Smith is man with no memory such as my charisma 5. Ha 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 ha. Your choice is your own, but it comes with consequences. Smith has instructed me to hold this to be made public.
I was so careful. Please, you can't. You'd ruin my family.
You were on the breaking up between man and wife. If you prefer discretion, but it's conventional, it's your preference to save your marriage. If you regret to save London.
Fine. I don't agree with your methods, but this really is what's best for us all. Here is your decree. I cannot provide the seal, as you know. I can only hope that Smythe doesn't destroy everything we've built here in London. Given the lengths you're willing to go through, I'm not so sure.
Damn. I want some power armor to wear. Weather. Swanky house, bro. Wow. Oh, bro. Must be nice being rich. Look at the hats and stuff. That was funny. Schwanking. Schwanking. Huh. Alright, so what am I supposed to go to now? What's that? Step 2, stamp the raw appointment with Barrett over seal. Huh. And where am I? Okay, I'm that way. So I need to go that way. Huh. Oh, they got a freaking army in here, bro.
If you've come to challenge me, you'll have to wait. I've just been bested by another bestial young thing. Ah, yes. The elder sibling we've all grown to depend on. I wonder if it's only me that fails to see how Smythe's pervasive influence benefits anyone other than themselves.
It's simple. Smite hires people like me to make sure people like you don't get hurt badly.
I'll do as you say. No need to be a brute. What do you want from me? Yes, the seal. If you can just hand over the appointment, let me just... Good. That should work. Now leave me be. You've caused my disposition to become quite unstable with your harsh words and hard fists.
That's pretty funny. What? Bring your barky ass on, shut up. Where am I supposed to go now? The Science Museum. I hope won't be no damn robots. What's this place? Oh, it's a utility room. Huh.
If you'd just like to step over here. Yes, that all seems good to me.
Huh, not exactly.
Have a good evening.
Okay. Mr. Smith influence goes far, doesn't it? Oh shit, what happened? Oh wow.
As you can see, we're having some technical difficulties. The show will begin in due course.
Make preparations. That's before. Perception for examine the microphone. The microphone is wired directly to the mains. You notice a faulty fuse. If the power surge was great enough, the user almost certainly receives a deadly shock. Ah. The power modules sounds like one of them some of the power, but it's not much. Sabotage the power supply to the microphone. Sabotage the power of the microphone. Alright. What's that do?
Oi! What are you doing back here?
Private security detail. I'm double checking the stage integrity.
I really wish they'd give you security passes or something. Sorry to bother you. Alright, mate. I'm kind of busy.
The power cut seems like an overload rather than a security issue. Maybe you should boost supply.
Yeah, I know. I was just doing that now, idiot.
Welcome to this week's edition of Interrogation Interregnum. I am your host, Kisby Hunter. This week, I am delighted to host a scholarly debate. The issue, reducing the length of indentured servitude agreements. To litigate the issue, I am joined by Cecily Shugger, a barrister working out of the Chief Justice's chambers. She's a trustee of the 99ers, a civil rights organization advocating for indenture leniency. Ladies and gentlemen, Cecily Shugger.
Thank you for having me.
We're also delighted to welcome back a regular guest, a traditionalist noble with a wealth of military experience, currently serving as the Chief Accounting Officer for the Bureau of the Indentured Fiscally Terminal and Amortized Peoples. He's also the author of Lazy London and the recent follow-up, Pregnancy, Lazy Guts, or Productive Runs. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome for the Duke of Richmond, Gregory James Pritchard.
Good afternoon.
I'll start with you, Miss Shugger. Do you really believe the fiscally irresponsible are capable of integrating into society? Do we not risk the virulent spread of mental as well as fiduciary vagrancy?
Imagine if they get into the schools.
Oh no, I don't think anyone is advocating we release these people directly into the education system.
Not yet, but please don't kid yourselves. It's coming.
Roger, I can sense you'd like to respond to Cecily's ranting.
Respond? I haven't said anything yet.
The only one that's surprised by that is you.
Miss Shugger, if you can hold your interruptions and wait until the appropriate time to respond. Duke Pritchard, please continue.
Think kindly, Kidsby. Very passionate, but unable to control their outburst.
Apologies, I believe that's the minute timer for the opening speaker. Since Cecily used her time to interrupt you, we'll just turn it off.
What was I saying? Sorry, it's hard to follow with all these interruptions. Ah, that was it. These ghastly reformists will be all one hears. Shrill, droning voices spouting ill-informed opinions on matters they know nothing of. It's very simple. If you don't want to work under a custodian, don't get into debt in the first place. Indenture is a gift, given the right frame of mind. Consider 100 years of free tutelage and guidance under a temperate, wise hand.
No, really, I must interrupt. A gift? Come on, how How ridiculous. These people are practically slaves.
It really is tedious to have to deal with these insistent histrionic interruptions.
I agree. Miss Sugar, I'm really going to have to ask you to control yourself.
You've not let me say anything, so I must make the opportunity myself. Indenture is the new face of an ancient experiment, the sanctity of debt.
What a claptrap! Debt accelerated the reconstruction of Westminster.
It was the rapacious force behind rebuilding, but by compelling people to pay their debts, they are forced to work. It renders those without capital in a potential state of subjugation.
And this terrible institution of debt, which you admit had powered the rise of Westminster, this terrible institution is undermined by reducing the 100-year term by 1% or a year, correct?
Yeah.
Watch the debate.
Yes, it's a modest decrease. But if we can start a conversation about debt relief, it'd be liberating to the majority of Londoners and...
Risible! People work. They must work. It forms their very being. People are incomplete unless motivated by profit. Inaction is death. The moment you break this covenant, unhealthy ideas enter the ecosystem.
Indeed, such talk has proved very dangerous in the past.
Precisely, Mr. Hunter. We are at a pivot point in history. Celsi, you fail to understand that you are meddling with forces you don't understand. You could awaken an atavistic deluge within society that would destabilize London.
I think it's very odd that an act of passion could be depicted as some sort of frenzied chaos.
You are a fool. A dangerous fool. She really must be taken off the air immediately. Is that what we're doing now, Kisby? Propagating seditious ideas?
No, we don't. You're right. It's a public safety issue at this point. I quite agree. Cut her microphone. It's time we brought out our final arguments. Obviously, Cecily has said quite enough for one day. Duke, can I have you please give us a closing argument, please?
No, I'd rather not. I think the public would be best served by wrapping this up as quickly as possible. We do not want to leave a lasting impression on the weak-minded. There is an important election coming up, and a stable transition is important for London.
Yes, I quite agree. Ladies and gentlemen at home, good evening from myself and everyone here at...
Oh, damn.
Oh, good heavens! What is happening?
Oh, Jesus! She's been electrocuted! Get room!
Is she fizzling? Oh dear, yes. I can smell burning flesh. Can we turn her off? Ladies and gentlemen,
but we can
please
rob her.
leave. We cannot be responsible for any ill health gained from inhaling the fumes generated by one of our guests.
Dude, that's funny. Wait a day to attend Cecil's funeral. That's jacked up, dude.
Am I invisible? Or are you an
anyway.
invalid?
Shut up.
Which is it?
Get out of my way and shut up.